Your unique story, our global audience. Global One Media.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Global One Media's exclusive one-on-one interviews with company executives sharing insights into their unique journey. This is a platform to help investors make informed decisions. I'm your host, Ashley Berry, and today, Trevor Boyd, Vice President of Exploration at Canadian North Resources, is here with us. The mining exploration and development company is listed on the TSXV as CNRI and the Frankfurt Stock Exchange under the trading symbol EO0. Trevor, thanks for being with us today. I'm excited for our discussion.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Well, I'd like to first start by congratulating you on concluding your spring diamond drilling program at the Ferguson Lake property. Perhaps you can elaborate on the scope of this program and share some of those key achievements.
Yes, we're quite excited because we have now completed 6,150 meters of drilling this spring on the Ferguson Lake. It was an on-ice program with 3 drills. We were quite excited about it because we managed to intersect the main mineralized horizon in 17 out of the 21 holes, and also to demonstrate the existence of a second footwall disseminated sulfide zone with underneath the central zone, which we have sampled extensively and sent in for analysis.
Wonderful. It sounds like that was quite successful. So I guess what you're explaining is the mineralization zone was extending across Ferguson Lake, as you explained, sort of that scope. Maybe you can provide some insights on your findings in that regard specifically.
Yes, the drilling was focused on the lake, extending the west zone towards the east, towards the center of the lake. And we managed to, there's a second zone which had never had a resource estimation completed yet on it, called the central zone. So this program, we managed to connect along the main mineralized zone, the central zone, to the main west zone. And as well, we managed to extend the east zone to the west on the other side of the lake. And basically complete a definition drilling program along that east zone, upgrading the resource with the plan to upgrade that resource to indicated level.
So for our viewers who are not familiar with, say, the size of Ferguson Lake, can you explain sort of in layman's terms, what the length is and all of that, just so that they kind of understand what it is you're right? Yes,
I apologize. Yes, the lake is about 4.5 kilometers wide. And the east zone extends of this main mineralized horizon is on the east side of the lake, of course. Okay. And we have extended the east zone about 1.5 kilometers into the lake towards the west. On the west side, west zone, the main west zone, we have managed to extend the zone about 1 kilometer to the east. So there's still about 1.5 kilometers in the middle of the lake that still need to be tested.
So it sounds pretty significant area that you were looking at. I understand you collected some samples. Maybe you could walk us through your planned course of action upon receiving those results.
Yes, we have logged and sampled all the holes and submitted them for analysis. The results are still pending, but we expect to have all the results reported to us within the next couple of weeks, and we should be able to announce the results before the end of the month, end of June.
Okay, so Trevor, what are you drilling for specifically?
Drilling.
Yeah, in like a perfect world, what would you find?
We are drilling for high-grade nickel, copper, cobalt, palladium, platinum mineralization, all integrated into a massive sulfide zone. We are also drilling into the footwall of this zone to look to define a second disseminated sulfide, which consists of pure iron sulfide and chalcopyrite, copper sulfide, and nickel sulfide. whereupon we will be able to define a second platinum group element rich zone. So together, we hope to be able to define a thickened zone that's particularly underneath the central zone within the lake.
Okay, that's very helpful. Thank you for explaining that. Opening up the aperture, maybe you could talk a little bit about the upcoming steps in your drilling program for Ferguson Lake property.
We're quite excited. We are on track with this completion of the spring program for fulfilling our 20,000 meter plan drilling program, and we will continue to do so with 3 in places up to 4 drills throughout the summertime, and focusing on the west zone, particularly extending the west zone this time further to the west, and the east zone further to the east on the land in both cases. So that is quite exciting. The great thing is that we are on track for doing what we said we would do.
Well, that's very important. I think not many people can say that it's on track, and also I would say perhaps, has the wildfires at all, I mean, I know that they're in different areas of Canada, but has that at all impacted the work that you're doing?
No, this is tundra. This is the northern tundra. There are very few trees, if any, in our area, and so as a result, there's a lot of exposure for outcrop as well for sampling. So we will be undergoing a surface sampling program as well for more of these mineralized horizons, but also for lithium minerals as well. Basically, we will continue with our drilling program, and at the end of the summertime, we will incorporate these results and hopefully have in total for the last 2 years of 38,000 meters drilling completed, and that the results of those will be incorporated into an updated 43-101 mineral resource.
Terrific. Wonderful to hear that you can continue uninterrupted. So what does all of this mean for shareholders, and what's your final word to them or those that are considering to invest?
The main takeaway from this is that we are continuously adding value to the project. We are improving the project, and every time we extend the zone at depth or along strike, we enlarge it, and when we enlarge it, we enlarge the value of the project, particularly for those 5 elements discussed.
And so really, at the end of the day, adding value to shareholders' interest.
Yes, and adding value, and that results in an adding value to your share price.
Fantastic. Trevor Boyd of Canadian North Resources, it's always a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you for sharing these unique insights and really successful updates. We look forward to sharing more with our audience.
Thank you very much, Ashley, for your interest and for your incisive questions.